You. I made it through another year, right? I did it.
I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to throw a number out. None of my business. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm very good.
Every family needs two different pieces of equipment. A hand truck is a really nice thing to have, but most people just don't have one.
Right.
And there's always times where you're moving stuff from point A to point B.
Right.
It's called schlepping.
Schlepping.
It could be the trash can to the curb. If you buy large bags of dog food, you buy water in bulk, etc. The other thing that everybody needs is a good quality step ladder that's safe and secure.
Right.
So the company that Molly works with, Conair, came up with something called their TravelSmart step ladder. Combination of both. I like it. Good idea.
Especially ingenious if you're me, because I'm super, super short. Did you notice?
I asked her before we said, I said, would you be offended if I asked you on air how tall you are? But you're 5'3".
I'm 5'3".
Okay.
So for me, the fact that this is a 3-step step ladder and it's so secure, this is ANSI rated for 250 pounds. It's so secure. It's got this really cush handle, which means that it can kind of hug onto me.
And you kind of have a place for your knees.
You have a place for your knees to be. And then we put in this really great tool caddy right here so you can store everything. It is awesome. But for a lot of reasons, this is awesome. This isn't really heavy. This is under 19 pounds. It folds up, it locks into place, so you have that security. But then it folds up just by this little button and lifts up, and then it's 19 pounds. I'm not like a bodybuilder here. I can pick it up.
Okay.
You can put it back down, and then this is my favorite thing about it because this gives me the independence I need from my honey-do list. That right there is the hand truck, which is just
and that holds
great.
up to 175 pounds.
175 pounds. And then you can wheel around what you need to do and get what you need to do into your house. It is incredible.
Big industrial wheels.
Right.
It's just a really good common sense approach to being safer and getting jobs done a little bit smarter. It's when you don't have a ladder at hand, they tend to reach for a table, a chair.
Right.
And then you're not safe. Here, these bins don't weigh 175 pounds, but you'd have to carry them one at a time, because if you carried two, you wouldn't be able to see over the top of them, and then you're not safe when you're walking.
No, and this is so well balanced. This is so easy to move. These are Christmas decorations. We're all kind of moving our house around and kind of shifting right now, putting away those Christmas decorations.
Right.
This I love. This is big box store. Think about that. If you're getting 3 cases of water, this would be 4. To me, this would be 4 trips.
And it'd be 4 trips of struggling each time.
Struggling each time. I'd be waiting for Tim, my husband, to go get them. I'd be asking him to get them. This is just versatility, and this, for me, is just freedom. To be able to move this around is so incredible, and look at how well balanced that is. And then you're holding, right there, sir,
Yes.
86 pounds on that cart. This is a...
But it'll take almost 100 pounds more than that.
Right.
Goes up to 175 on the hand truck.
It's amazing. This is 50 pounds of rock salt right there, but it's just really, really incredible.
Which, by the way, I'm going through 50 pounds of rock salt like every 5 days lately.
So cold. It's so
ridiculous.
Cold. And you're carrying everything in, even if you're getting ready for spring, you're trying to freshen up the house. This is so easy to be able to get up, reach those high shelves, all of those things that you need to do. This little tool caddy here holds 100 pounds.
Oh,
so
wow.
you can put your cans of paint on it. You can put those cleaning supplies. You're not worried about that. You can hang your hammer right in there and then get up and get to what you need to, those shelves. You know, I don't know if you remember this, but a couple years ago, I fell trying to stand on a chair and had stitches on air. I had to go in for a
I didn't know that.
all day. I had stitches across my mouth. So if you're my size, you probably have lived walking on those stairs, walking those chairs, walking on all that stuff. Look at how easy this is to just kind of clean up around your house. Change those planters. We're all going to get ready for spring. Spring's going to come hopefully faster than we're thinking.
It's a dirty rumor, but I believe it'll happen.
It should happen at some point. It's so easy and so versatile to change between a hand truck and change between a ladder. And you know, both of those things can take up their own space. Because of that extra step, this is almost that ladder that you need. It's incredible. You can wash windows, you can clean up the outside, and that's how this folds up with the lift of one handle. And then you're able to do anything you need in your house, changing light bulbs. My son actually said about my husband, he was like, we were in this place and there was light bulbs out, and he was like, is Daddy supposed to change those light bulbs too? Because sometimes those honey-do lists actually take a while. One of the great things about this too is that in the step ladder position, you're able to roll this around. So my mom is 70 and she suffers with arthritis. I know we've talked about this. For her, this was just such a lifesaver to be able to have that step ladder. She's my same size and roll it around from place to place without ever ever having to put this down.
Well, Molly, if things are not convenient, that's when we improvise.
And you don't use it, right? If it's
Yep.
not convenient,
Yep.
if you can't store it easily, this stores like a dream. It's only a few inches when you're trying to store it. This is the
And
hand
19
truck.
pounds, by the way, for a ladder that is a 3-step ladder is a very small amount of weight.
And also for holding 250 pounds.
Uh-huh.
And then it stores this slim. It's going to fit into any little cabinet, any little space that you need to. It's incredible, but then holds 250 pounds ANSI rated. It's just everything that you possibly need.
Yep, let's play smarter in 2018.
Right.
I've got a big metal hand truck that it only lives out in the garage.
It lives out in the
and
garage.
It's buried by other stuff.
And how much do you actually get that out?
Never.
Right.
But I could use it a couple times a weigh easily.
Exactly.
Just trash cans to the curb, like we talked about before, the big bags of dog food.
Right.
Kelly buys in bulk.
The big bags of dog food,
weigh
that's
a lot.
something I will
80
not.
pounds.
I wait for Tim if that big bag of dog food's
Right.
there. Or something like this. This is so many trips for me that I actually have to wait for my husband. But even for my husband, he does a lot of woodworking, he does all that. Being able to carry things and have this around the house is just so incredible.
Nice wheels.
It's got these really
Big
nice
industrial-sized wheels.
big
Yep.
industrial wheels, and you're just able to carry things that you never thought you would be able to.
So you've got a ladder that'll help you in those times where you need to get up to a little bit better height. You've got your hand truck. It collapses and folds and manipulates itself into both configurations very simply, very easily. You also, again, have the safety bar. Something to grab a hold of is a big factor if you're someone who gets a little bit of that.
It's a big, nice padded handle, and
Yeah.
it's good to grab a hold of, but it's also, that's gonna come around and kind of really warm, get up into your knees, which is really, really nice. Look at how easy it is to get these jobs done because of that extra step. If you have a 2-step step ladder, you're not able to do everything that you need to. A lot of us have that extra course in our kitchen, trying to do stuff outside. This is just such a problem solution.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well over 100 that were ordered again this morning. First time that we've had it on the air. Happy birthday, Molly.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Coming up a little bit later on, I've got an air cleaner, and there's a lot of air cleaners out there. And I think one of the reasons why people don't use air cleaners or won't buy them is because of the cost of the replacement filters.